Are Bitcoin ordinals dead? Because we haven't seen any announcements with regards to new token listings, new developments, any hype related information with regards to these tokens. Nor have we heard much about BRC20 tokens, which is supposed to be the new standard. I was looking at an article recently and it says here that Ordi has jumped in its trading volume by 181.2% and saw a 17.04% increase in the past days. So that does show us something. Perhaps there's some sort of demand, or maybe they're preparing something, right, when it comes to the development of ordinals. Now, of course, the price of Ordi is not enough to justify that, but I'm just saying, like in general, I haven't seen too much being discussed with regards to anything related to BRC20 tokens. Like this 1000 sats one increased by 8% as well. But yeah, other than that, I'm not seeing like any new developments. I'm not seeing any big articles with regards to BRC20 tokens. So I'm not sure, like, are they actually dead? Is there still development? Now, despite X not creating trends when it comes to Bitcoin ordinals like they did earlier on at the beginning of 2024, you know, if we follow Ordinals Council on X, because this is where we get most of our information with regards to developments, to updates, you could see they're discussing ordinals at various conferences. Like there was one at Ordinals Lisbon, for example, okay, where they want to discuss what are they actually adding. And it looks like they're adding some update called Yellow Cloak, as you see here. The non-fungible conference was the last conference that the Ordinals Council had. Okay, the rise of the Yellow Cloak, the rise of the voices of the council, the rise of the new ordinals ecosystem. We'll design, we'll build, we'll lead, we'll invest, we'll speak, we will broadcast. Yellow Cloak. A collective of more than 28 visionaries, founders, investors, and creators are shaping the future of Bitcoin, BRC20, and ordinals. So it looks like they're still working on stuff, but they're not getting too much love on X, right? So it's definitely one of those things where they're starting to become their own little group. So unless you're growing that group, you know, you're not seeing that much involvement from the outside anymore. Like people are just chasing memes nowadays. They're jumping from trend to trend, right? It was the airdrop trend was pretty hyped up in March and February, but now that has died down. So we're not seeing that much airdrop hype in the Cosmos ecosystem, hence why it's affecting the Atom price. Ordinals have kind of died out as well. We're not seeing much development for BRC20 tokens, like nothing has been mentioned about that. It's all about BRC20, so it seems like BRC20 is being worked on separately by probably another group of devs, but they don't have the same kind of voice as the Ordinals Council for BRC20. So yeah, one thing we gotta say though is that when it comes to ordinals, what I really like is that if you upload an NFT on the Bitcoin blockchain, it is really a decentralized NFT, whereas if you upload an NFT on the Ethereum blockchain, it is ultimately on some server somewhere, because you have to upload that image on a server, otherwise it's not going to display, it's just going to show as a token on MetaMask. Whereas on ordinals, you can actually create an inscription and actually show that NFT. So for example, if you open the Unisat wallet, you'll actually be able to see those NFTs. And I've been discussing this when I did the tutorial on Unisat wallet, if you want to check it out on this channel. The other thing I wanted to talk about is on CoinMarketCap. I've noticed there's this category section here. I'm not sure, this might have been around for a while, but what I like is that it's really well organized here with rankings. So you can see the base ecosystem, which is the top gainer, Toncoin ecosystem, which is growing, Moonriver, Chromia, Masternodes, Berachain, Launchpad, all of these different ones. There's just so many here. And look, there's BRC20 as well with Koipond. There's just so many ecosystems right now, so no wonder our altcoins are not performing as well as they used to, because people are just jumping around from altcoin to altcoin. So many have launched. There's so much temporary hype with these. So, you know, when you're investing in one of these meme tokens, you can expect to lose everything within a day, within two, maybe even within a week if you're lucky, before things go south. And then there are situations where if they do get traction and they gather a big community, then they end up developing something just to keep people in, to keep people hyped, and to get that token price up. But you just have to be careful when it comes to these memes. Like I haven't been following the meme scene, but I have been seeing a lot of posts on X and a lot of posts on Telegram in different groups with people hyping up memes, trying to jump from meme to meme and trying to understand which is the next one that could potentially do well. And now even market makers are getting into the meme coin scene. Apparently Wintermute, which is a top market maker firm, are interested in some of these memes, and apparently they have invested in one of them. I forgot the name right now, but somebody in my community told me, oh yeah, Wintermute invested in this meme token. They told me the meme. I had a look at it, but I can't remember the name right now. But it's just to show you that even market makers are interested in meme tokens, which is a bit strange because it's like it's changing the way we think. It's changing the cryptocurrency space from the Web3 innovative space into the meme token, the generative space, right? It's kind of converting into that. So now we're all becoming degens if we want to get into Web3 and if we want to buy any cryptocurrencies, because when you talk to people in Web 2 or if you're talking to random folks out there who have invested in crypto, most of them will tell you about Dogecoin or Shiba Inu. So they mostly care about memes because that's what has been marketed so well, right? Everybody heard of Bitcoin and Ethereum, but what has been marketed so well are those memes, right? So most people haven't heard of like other ecosystems that are seriously building something, and they just simply don't care about that. And you can definitely tell that now because most people are interested in memes, market makers are interested in memes. And of course, we've got AI, which is still performing well overall, right, when it comes to these AI tokens. But just like with anything, AI can have memes too, which can rug and then you can lose everything. So yeah, just be careful when it comes to these. Yeah, I just wanted to talk a bit about this and give you my thoughts on the BRC20 scene. What do you think of BRC20s? Like, do you hold any, and do you think it's slowly dying out, or do you think there's going to be some more big developments as we've seen here with this conference in Lisbon? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.